Good morning, peeps. Welcome to my kitchen. I am preparing Brooklyn's breakfast. Well, part of it. I actually have to cook her food for the week this morning before I get back to my mess in there. So I just wanted to do the quick little intro to tell you what you're going to be seeing today. Finish the paper pads. You're going to see a clip of that. Partly finished my books. I just have to work on one little section and then that'll be done. And I'm not sure what else I'm going to get done. I think I'm going to go through my stamps because there's a lot of stamps I've had for ages that I've had them so long that when I try to peel them off, they literally will tear. So there's no need to keep those. And I don't do a lot of stamping, so I really need to just get rid of them. So that's what you're going to see today. I'm going to get Brooklyn's breakfast because I'm sure she's over there waiting. And I'll see you guys later on. Okay, peeps. So this is what the paper is looking like. Sorry if you can hear the noise. I have the window open. But yeah, so this is all the paper that I'm keeping. So I took a lot of the papers out of the paper pads so it have a lot more room. So I hear paper falling. So yeah, all this paper here is off of paper pads that I decided to keep, that I like and I know I'll use. This is all the cooking ones, and then we have these that have papers in it, paper pads in it, and then I have an empty one, and this is from a paper pad that I had bought a long time ago, and I always keep the packaging because it's almost like this. And then this is handmade paper here, so I have room in here, not to buy more paper, but just saying I have room. So hold on, let me show you what I got rid of. So I'm liking that it's right here, right underneath my papers up here for my journals. And so I won't break my back bending over trying to look for specific papers. So hold on. Okay, so this is what I'm getting rid of. These papers that I only have a few on there. I probably shouldn't even flip through it because otherwise I'm going to want to keep it. So I'm just going to not flip through it. There's some single ones in there. I'm debating whether or not to keep this. Someone sent me these, and so I feel bad, but I might keep them for my personal journal because look at all the pretty colors here. And they have these little adventures. There's New York right there. But I might keep this for my personal journal. Like some of it, not all of it, because I know some of it I won't use, like the pink papers. Like I don't think I'm ever going to use this. So I think I'm going to go through these, keep what I know I will use, and get rid of the rest or donate the rest. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm getting it out of here. These are all the covers from all the paper pads. I keep these have fussy cuts inside. So I don't like the fussy cut, but I don't want to get rid of this. So I don't know. I think I might save them for my personal journal and just kind of cut around them and make like pockets or something because it's too pretty to throw away. But I'm not going to fussy cut that. Let's just be real. That's not going to happen. So these I'm going to keep for my personal journal because they're just too pretty. I think I'll just make pockets with them. And then all of these I will keep to use when I'm like sending something that I don't want to bend. I usually will put something like this inside to keep whatever I'm sending from not bending. So I'm going to put that in my other room where I do my packaging. And right now, that's that. So I'm happy I got the papers done. Okay, peeps, I decided to keep going because I really can't function with all this mess going on. So I don't know why I thought that I could create with all this around because I know how I am. So anyway, I am going to keep going and I'll put my journals on hold for now until I get this together because I know this is going to block my creativity if I don't get it done. So I'm going through my books. I am stacking them somehow. Okay, so down here, these are all my coloring books that I'm keeping. These are some of my children's books that I'm keeping. These are books that I actually used to read back in the day when I used to read these type of books. I was a huge James Patterson fan back in the day. So what I'm going to do, because I want to keep the covers, I am just going to take out the book pages and I'm going to keep the covers of all of these. Some of these are children's books that I found actually on the street. Somebody had a whole box of books that they were getting rid of. So I'm going to keep the book cover because the book cover is pretty. It's like a yellow. Isn't that pretty? So I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep these. Hold on. I'm going to show you what I'm getting rid of. Okay, this is my actual craft desk where I create my journals for my shop. So all of this I'm keeping. All right. So I'm going to show you what I'm not keeping. Okay, this is what I'm not keeping. So all of this I'm getting rid of. A lot of these books I found on the street. If you remember, if you watched my videos before, I found a few times books on the street. So I'm getting rid of all of these. I'm hoping that there is well, at least there used to be. I haven't been over there. There's a church that has kind of like a thrift store. I'm going to see if they will be willing to take them. Probably not these because they are just book pages. But I'll see if they take them. If not, then I'll just put them outside and maybe somebody will want them. Yeah, so that's where we are right now. I'm not showing myself because I'm like a hot mess. But that's where we are right now. And I will come back when I've made a little bit more progress. All right. Okay, peeps, I'm working hard over here. So let me show you where I am. I put my cookbooks up at the top. I need to find something to hold. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of any of my cookbook pages, my cookbooks. And then here are my other books here. And then these are my children's books. Now, these are book covers. I decided not to keep every single one. I just have a few different sizes. So I'm just going to put these away somewhere. I'm not figuring, I have to figure out where I'm going to put them, but I decided I don't need to keep every single book page. So some of the books are kept whole. I'll show you in a second. But these I'm going to keep to make journals. All right, so hold on. All right, all of this is going. I kept all these whole in case somebody wants to read them. I didn't get rid of those because they're in great shape and they were, I don't need a bunch of books. So a lot of these are just book pages and book covers. This box is filled. Yeah, it's filled. So I don't even know why I put this up here because how in the world I'm going to get it off this table? It's way too heavy. Look at my table, you guys. It is a mess. Oh my goodness. So anyway, but I'm making progress. So that's the important thing. So I think what I'm going to do right now is just kind of tidy up a little bit. And then I'm going to take a break because I do not want my back to go out on me. So I'm going to take a little break and I will continue tomorrow. But I got to get all this stuff off this table because it's just too much. All right, so I'll be back later. Okay, peeps, I know it's dark. I got my little ring light. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. But just wanted to show you how it's going. My books. I threw out so much stuff and I forgot to take a picture or a video of how much stuff. So, but it's a lot. I mean, if you saw my before, you know I had a lot going on. So this is what I have left. Now, these up here are vintage cookbook pages. Not sure if that's going to stay there. I don't like the way it looks, so I might move it. But for right now, I'm going to leave it there. And then these are my other books. And then these are the children books. I got rid of a lot, you guys, a lot. So I'm still working on this down here because I haven't gotten my storage bins yet. So that I did get rid of a lot of stamps. So these are what I'm keeping. Stamps here. I didn't show you the before. And then there's a little bit in here, smaller stamps. And then you guys already saw the papers. I still have to work on this down here and that down there. Like I said, once I get my other storage, then I'll be able to get those together. So hold on one second. Okay, my table's a mess, I know, but I've been putting my laces on the spools, so I'm done with all of this. Some of them were already wrapped, like on cardboard. The really big ones, I took them off the rulers and put them on chipboard scraps that I have. See, like this. It's on chipboard. These are just pieces, and I don't think they need to be wrapped. Well, maybe this one is kind of big. Maybe I need to wrap that one. So maybe I'll wrap that one. But some of these, like this one, is a big piece, but it's not big enough to wrap. So I think I'm just going to keep those folded and then put them in my bin when I get them. But these are all my leftover chipboard that I've been using. Oh, these are stamps that I'm getting rid of. These are these the ones? I think, yeah, I think these are the ones that are not good anymore, that they've turned yellow and they start to tear. And then these, I think these are the ones. I'm not even sure, you guys, but there's a stack that I'm willing to send to someone if they want them. You don't have to pay for them, just pay for shipping. When I figure out which one it is, I don't know if it's this one or this one. I don't remember. But anyway, once all this is put together and I figure out which one, I'll do a little video, and if someone is interested, whoever is interested, I will be happy to send them off to you, and you just have to pay for the shipping. All right, so I think for right now that is it for today. I'm tired. It is Tuesday. I'm going to see how long this part of the video is, and then we'll see if I do more clips or if I upload this one and get back to you guys in the next video. So whichever one I decide to do, I hope you have a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching this. Thank you so much for your love and support. Please subscribe, comment down below, and let me know how your purging and decluttering is coming along. All right, you guys, until next time, have a great one. God bless.